Hi, my name is Shay Caver, and I'm an applications engineer here at Analog Devices. In this video, I'm going to introduce the MAXREFDES281 and IO-Link to Pmod adapter and demonstrate how to set up and configure its hardware. The MAXREFDES281 is an IO-Link to Pmod adapter, which was designed to highlight the features of the MAX22516 IO-Link device transceiver. In this reference design, an STM32 low-power microcontroller interfaces between the MAX22516 and the peripheral module connector. The MAX22516 features an IO-Link state machine, which allows the device to autonomously respond to process data requests from the IO-Link master, as well as manage Index Service Data Unit, or ISDU, transfers, offloading all time-critical tasks from the microcontroller. We will be using the MAX22005 PMB and the MAX22007 PMB industrial analog input and output peripheral modules to help highlight how easy the MAX22516 can be to program and use for different applications. The MAXREFDES281 can be tested and evaluated using an IO-Link master. We will be using the MAXREFDES145, an 8-channel IO-Link master reference design, and the TE Concept IO-Link control tool in this demonstration. The control tool allows users to connect to the IO-Link master, import and load the IODD device files, supply power to a connected device, which in this case is the MAXREFDES281, and communicate with the MAXREFDES281 using IO-Link. Available device parameters, for example, the analog input measurements, analog output rights, and voltage or current mode settings can all be controlled and monitored through the control tool. Programming the MAXREFDES281 is made easy with the TE Concept IO-Link device stack. This reference design utilizes an evaluation version of the stack, which can be used for testing, but not production. The stack makes use of the IO-Link state machine inside of the MAX22516 and allows users to program the MAXREFDES281 for a variety of applications with reliable IO-Link communication. Two versions of the IO-Link object code library are provided, one for sensing applications and the other for actuator applications. These libraries will be demonstrated using the MAX22005 PMB and MAX22007 PMB. Source code, which Analog Devices provides, can be used with the stack and libraries to allow the MAXREFDES281 to be used in different ways. This demonstration will be evaluating the MAXREFDES281 using the firmware already flashed to the board. This firmware allows the MAXREFDES281 to be used as an IO-Link interface for the MAX22007 PMB board. The required equipment for this demonstration is an IO-Link master, such as the MAXREFDES145. The MAXREFDES145 needs a 24-volt AC to DC power adapter, as well as a USB Type-B cable. An IO-Link cable. The MAXREFDES281 reference design. The MAX22007 PMB Pmod board. The MAX22007 PMB IODD file, which can be found in the MAXREFDES281 design files. And finally, the TE Concept IO-Link control tool, which can be found on the Analog Devices website. Start by downloading and installing the IO-Link control tool software. Download the MAX22007 PMB IODD file as well. Both of these can be found on the Analog Devices website. Power the MAXREFDES145. Once powered, the green LED by the power connector should turn on. Connect the MAXREFDES145 to a computer. Use the USB Type-B cable to do so. The green LED near the USB connector should turn on. Plug in the MAX22007 PMB Pmod board to the MAXREFDES281. Connect the MAXREFDES281 to the MAXREFDES145 IO-Link master using an IO-Link cable. Open the IO-Link Control Tool software, select FTDI, USB, SPI interfaces, and click Refresh. Ensure the appropriate device is selected in the drop-down menu, and then click Connect. Now, click on Select Device. Click on Import, and then navigate to the directory which you've downloaded your IODD device files for the MAX22007 PMB. Click on the file and click Open. Back in the IO-Link Control Tool, click the device and then press Select Device. Click on the port in which the MAXREFDES281 is connected to and click Power On. The red LED next to the port on the MAXREFDES145 should turn on. Click IO-Link, and if the connection is successful, by the PD input, the word valid should display in green. Click Read All to populate all device information fields. Set the analog output voltage for each channel on the PD output side. The board should display the current output voltage. For this example, we'll be using 1 volt on channel 1. Once entered, the display on the MAXREFDES281 should update to reflect the new voltage. Enable or disable individual channels by selecting Active or High Z from the On or Off drop-down menu next to each channel name, then clicking back on that channel to where Active or High Z turns blue, and then clicking Write Selected. This will write to an individual channel. You can also update multiple channels at a time by selecting the status for each channel and then clicking back on the channel on and off record for all channels. You can click Write Selected after this, and this will simultaneously turn on or off multiple channels. Thank you for watching this introduction and demonstration on the MAXREFDES281. Be sure to watch the next video on programming the MAXREFDES281.